I pulled my car over to the side of a country road and loitered until the coast was clear so I could take pictures of a dead badger and smell it. Alright, hear me out because this really isn't as debased as it sounds. My husband wants me to confess this as proof that there's something really wrong with the way I think, but honestly, I need y'all opinion, so please hear me out. Up until right now, the only people who know this are me, my husband, my best friend, and my dad, which makes it sound even worse somehow. This happened about 7 years ago. I would have been about 25 or 26 then. And for some perspective, we only got married in 2018, so I contend that he cannot have found it that disturbing because he still married me. Anyway, it really is simple. I fucking love books, movies, docs, literally anything about murders and crime and serial killers. I'm also very much into the morbid side of human nature and also very much into anatomy and biological science. All this kind of came together one day because in literally every book or show or film where there's murders and people aren't found immediately, some detective will say, I knew before I even opened the door that there was on the side. It's a smell that you'll never forget. It stays with you and there's no other smell like it. All words to that effect. I know you know what I mean. You've heard it in those movies. So, I was driving along this day in the UK. We have moved since to Australia. On a country road and I passed a badger's corpse at the edge of the road. A whole badger. Probably hit by a car within the last 2 days. And I don't know, I just figured that this would be a good way to actually experience what they were saying in these murder shows. I've never seen or been near death before, although the idea of it doesn't faze me at all. And so I turned around and pulled over on the other side of the road, on the verge, and I waited until there were 100% no other cars. When I got out, took pictures on my phone and I got close enough to smell it. Right? Ugh. So it was honestly in the name of just morbid curiosity and science. I honestly don't think it was that bizarre a thing to do, but my husband thinks I'm wrong in the head, and my best mate very much technically never said much about it. The only person who gets it is my dad, and he was super interested in the photos, and then we had a long chat about the life cycle of flies and body forms and death and forensic science because he likes the same kind of books I do. And there were flies and maggots on the body, and it was really interesting to me. Now please tell my husband that he's been real funny about this. And I'm not weird for being and making a U-turn when I spotted that badger's corpse so I can smell what it really smelled like. Do you really think I'm a weirdo? Please comment below. Cheers, mates.